President Joe Biden has a major ailment that may be leading straight to dictatorship, and I can prove it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hide and Seek Media. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm President Biden has TDS. Without a doubt, it is confirmed. Pinocchio Joe, President Joe Biden, has Trump deranged syndrome. It's obvious. If you guys aren't paying attention, okay, the guy has signed, 50 plus executive orders and presidential actions, like memorandums and stuff, since being in office, and he's been in office like 50 days. Okay, that's more than Trump and Obama. That's almost more than both of them combined. Okay, it's pretty close. I think it was like 55 for both of them combined. So he's pretty close. He's pretty close. Okay, and his Trump deranged syndrome. Okay, so like 22 of these executive orders or more, okay, have been to undo Trump's executive orders and policies. I'm mad that you got to be president instead of Hillary, so I'm going to undo everything you did and restore what Barack did, because you ruined Barack's legacy, and wah. Hey guys, before you click off the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified next time I put up a video, and make sure to hit that like button and stick around because you might find some of this stuff interesting. Executive Order 14018 from Pinocchio Joe is like a revocation of presidential actions, and it's like basically it's like President Biden just saying, okay, I want all 7 of these actions wiped out, done, in one fell swoop. Okay, he just annihilates 7 of Trump's executive orders, just wipes them completely out, right? One of them is Executive Order 13828, and that is the executive order for like reducing poverty in America through promoting opportunity and economic mobility, right? Yeah, promoting opportunity and economic mobility. Alright, so yeah, the reducing poverty in America by promoting opportunity and economic mobility, right? That executive order that Trump signed was basically a way to help people get off of welfare, right, and create sustainable income for themselves, right? Like I think it was stated in that executive order that like there was like the government spent like $700 billion on low income assistance in 2017. $700 billion, man. That's taxpayer money, okay? That is taxpayer money. Imagine if we didn't have to pay that kind of money, right? If we didn't have to pay that kind of money to sustain welfare. Okay, let's cut that in half. If we just got half the people that were on welfare off, right? So they could sustain their own income by helping them get, better education or better paying jobs or whatever. Right, let's get them off there. That's $350 billion we're saving in taxpayer revenue, right? That we can use towards, let's say infrastructure and building better highways and better roads, stuff like that. But Joe Biden said, nope, I don't like that, so we're going to cancel that. That's done. No, I'm not even going to read it. Trump did it. It's no good. It's got to be bad. It's bad policy. So I've got to get rid of it, right? Executive Order 13924, which is also part of this revocation that Biden did. And that's the regulatory relief to support economic recovery, right? So basically, this is like Trump saying, we're gonna like deregulate everything so that the economy can boom back after, while fighting coronavirus and all that crap. And again, Pinocchio Joe said, no, Trump, orange man bad, that's bad policy. Because Trump thought of it, so it's got to be bad policy. So we got to do away with it. Can't have it. Nope, cannot have it. Then, okay, you have another one another one of Pinocchio Joe's executive orders, 14016, and that's the revocation of Executive Order 13801, which was expanding the apprenticeship program, right? Basically, this was a way for businesses to expand their apprenticeship programs to bring in more college students so they can get higher paying jobs and learn in the actual field that they're studying in, and so to be able to utilize their education instead of accumulating tons of student debt and then not being able to pay it because they can't get a job in the field in which they went and got a degree in. So Trump established this to help curb that and help these kids get better paying jobs and blah blah blah, right? Biden said no, we can't have that. Orange man bad, that's a bad policy, let's get rid of it. And on top of that, he didn't even cancel the student debt, right? he was you got the progressives like AOC and Bernie Sanders saying we gotta cancel student debt, it's not fair, and Biden was like, yeah, we'll do that while he's running and campaigning from the basement, right? But when it came down to it, he said, nah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Just like the $15 minimum wage, yes, this has gotta be. But in the end, they took it out. Why? Because he knew he wasn't gonna get that in there, and it was just a pie in the sky thing to try to appease the crazy progressives like AOC and Bernie Sanders. This is just proof, right? Just these two executive orders of the 50 plus that he's written, and signed, is proof that he is just out to destroy whatever Trump did because he can't stand Trump, right? And that to me is pretty freaking scary. You got the TDS, all right? So you got Trump deranged syndrome. Now you have this crazy idea that every freaking Republican who believes that there were some misdoings afoot last year, we all know what I'm talking about here, but for those of us who believe that, right, we're all conspiracy theorists and now we're domestic terrorists, we're extremists, and we're out to overthrow the government, and so now we have to have unscalable fence and razor wire around the Capitol and armed guards at the Capitol. Okay, you see where I'm going with this, folks? Do you see where this is starting to lead? You got a crazy old man who's losing his freaking marbles as President of the United States. And in his first 50 days, his main goal is to undo everything that President Trump did, a person who 74 million people wanted to see as president, okay? And because they thought he was doing a good job, right? But no, orange man bad, right? Joe Biden said all these policies are bad and we got to get rid of them, right? So we just, I've got no choice. These are such bad policies. I've got no choice but to write and sign all of these executive orders. I have no choice. Just like I have no choice but to put armed guards and unscalable fence and razor wire around the Capitol because dangerous domestic terrorists are going to attack and try to overthrow the government. What I'm saying is, it sounds like a lot of hyperbole to me, let's blowing it out of proportion to serve their purpose, right? So they could try to impeach Trump again, and that didn't work. And so they've just, you know, solidified Trump's legacy now as one of the greatest presidents to go down in history. All of his accomplishments, you know, that he accomplished. Then he's done something no other president has ever done. He survived 2 impeachments. He tried twice and failed to get the guy, right? Didn't work, right? So obviously we can see that Biden has Trump drain syndrome. Then we have all of these soldiers around the Capitol, right? So, and now he's signing all of these executive orders to just kind of force people to do to abide by what he wants, right? And do things his way, and to annihilate anything that Trump did. Kind of sounds like a dictator to me. I don't know. Joe Biden, right? He's on the path to putting us on the path of a dictatorship, right? It's very clear if anyone is paying attention. 50 plus executive orders and presidential actions in 50 days, all right? Then you've got armed guards around the Capitol. Could be there all the way through March or even past that, all right? We're into March now, but they're talking it could be maybe September, you know. And so Joe Biden's TDS is going to lead us right to dictatorship. He's already well on his way. He's got all the power now in the Senate and the House, and executive order after executive order. So I'm going to be paying attention. If you guys want to know more about what's going on, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified anytime I put down a new video. Make sure to smash that like button and leave a comment so this video gets up in the algorithm. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace.